Alright people, so good night. So this is the beginning of the curfew in Jamaica, and BOJTV, we are doing a special checking out what's happening of what's going on. We're not going to do this too long because even though we are classified as journalists in the media industry, we are not going to disobey what's happening, especially for tonight, unless we get a call. Alright, we continue to, as journalists, to give you a blow-by-blow update of what's happening. Alright, so what we have observed so far, that at about 7:30 a.m. some supermarkets were still open. I saw a police vehicle went inside to indicate them that they had half an hour left. So this is a car here on the road. We're not sure who are the passengers. Can't say if they fall within the group of persons who are exempt. Alright, so I was telling you, so at about 7:30 we went into there are two persons, three youngsters on the road there, so they should not be on the road at this time of the night. Yes, I said the police officers we saw in at least one location indicating to persons that, look, you have half an hour left, you should be off the road. We have passed a few persons on the road, motor vehicles. Here's another one. Most of them seems to be rushing home. Probably they misjudged the timing in terms of getting home. Well, it's day one. Persons apart from the exempted persons should be off the road, but there would be some persons who probably have run into some difficulty. All right, so we are coming into a town center. Town center is basically empty. See some units down the road coming there. All right, so we're not going to venture there. We're going to see what's happening in one of the schemes here. All right, so generally right on the dot, persons seems to be observing. I pass a group of youngsters who were gathered, seem as if they were on their way home, but they shouldn't have been on the road. Right, so what we're seeing here is that persons are generally obeying the rules. I'm waiting on a report from a correspondent in Kingston. We're out in rural Jamaica. It would be interesting to see what the streets of Kingston looks like tonight, the beginning of the 7 days curfew. And for viewers who do not know as yet, the government has indicated that there would be a nightly curfew starting tonight at 8 p.m. and will go until the 8th, next week, the 8th of April, from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. Interestingly, I had a talk with a fisherman who was saying to me, well, he is on the sea, and what the government is saying about the nightly curfew would not apply to him. And I said to him that I would want to put that question to the Prime Minister to hear how he would answer. And in fact, I actually got a chance to communicate with the Prime Minister, Mr. Honest, and he actually sent him the video of the fisherman down in Black River, St. Elizabeth, saying that the curfew does not apply to him as a fisherman. Well, the Prime Minister responded to me and he said that he is right. The Prime Minister indicated to me that the fisherman was right in saying that it would not apply to him. Alright, so we're coming to a scheme right here, and we are seeing a motor vehicle. Not sure if it's a police unit or what. this person seems to be making their way home. Alright, it's not a taxi or a police vehicle. Alright, so generally, as I said, the roads are empty. The roads are empty here. I await some information from some other correspondents. Here's another vehicle on the road. I thought that persons would have been observing or would have observed the 8 o'clock lock off. As I said, it is day one. It is day one, so let's see what's happening. Alright, so I gather the police may be giving persons a few minutes to get off the road totally, but I am sure that by 9 o'clock there will be a no tolerance approach on the road by members of the JCF. Alright, so we continue to give you coverage here at BOJTV. You know, definitely tomorrow we will have a substantive update for you guys. But just to recap, those of you who missed the news today, St. Anne is reporting that one of his COVID-19 patients, they had recovered. They recovered fully, right? And you know, he was basically outlining his experience, and that video is on our page, so you can go and check out an exclusive update from a COVID-19 survivor. It just goes to show that the virus, it is not a death sentence, and you can recover if you adhere to the government policies. But I always say the best way not to catch it, the best way to stay alive, or to ensure that there's nothing at all affecting you, is just not to catch it at all. And just by adhering the social distancing rules. All right, and we gather that some form of assistance will be coming to a number of the sectors. Persons within the bars, they have been concerned. We still await an announcement from the government as it relates to exactly how this will be done. And I know that a lot of persons are concerned, very, very concerned. And as you hear, the roads are empty, and as I'm showing you right now, you can almost hear a pin drop. Apart from the dogs, we hear barking in the distance. Jamaica is officially locked down, officially on an island-wide curfew. Many persons would not have seen this in their lifetime before. Many persons would be witnessing this for the first time. And I realize by some of the persons that I still see on the road, they probably do not yet understand the serious nature of this. I am sure that there are going to be some arrests, and I gather that's when people will start to take it serious, that look, it is a curfew and it's real and you're not supposed to be out on the road at 8 p.m. If you listen, it is quiet. I certainly can't remember the night being so quiet for a long time. You can hear, we call it in the country, the blinkies blinking. We can hear them loud and clear. You can hear the grasshoppers in the grass. Jamaica is officially on lockdown tonight. And this, as I said before, will continue until the 8th, the morning of the 8th of April 2018 at 6 a.m. when a review will be done to find out the next step. So there you have it, an exclusive here from BOJTV, night 1 of the nightly curfew imposed on Jamaica by its Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. This is BOJTV. We will continue to give you an update. Do remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so you can be notified when we go live. Jamaica is shut down tonight.